Okay, good afternoon and welcome to PUP Webinar Series. This is the first episode of our webinar series. It is entitled How to Improve Psychological Well-Being in Times of Pandemic. So this is the episode one. So this is the timeline of our today's session. For number one, we have introduction and framing. Uh, Number two would be our story. Number three would be the valuable information from our resource speaker. And then we will be having a mini games before we proceed to the Q&A portion of our webinar series. Okay? So this is just to inform you guys that this is the episode one of our webinar series. The second episode would be on June 6, 2020 at exactly 9 a.m. We also have the third episode on June 9, 2020 at exactly 7 p.m. The fourth episode would be on June 13, 2020 at 3 p.m. Then the fifth episode would be on June 18, 2020, 4 p.m. Then the sixth episode would be on June 20, 2020, 4:30 p.m. And then the last episode of the webinar series would be on June 30, 2020, 3 p.m. This is brought to you by the Polytechnic University of the Philippines Graduate School, Master in Psychology. Okay. Hi, good afternoon to our 136 viewers right now. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. My team will be collecting your questions and then we can just answer it during the Q&A portion of our webinar. Mhm. And while we're waiting for the other participants of the webinar series, you can still register directly on the Facebook page of Escola. Escola, Psikologista ng Bayan. Yeah. Psikologista, Escola ng Bayan. Yeah, that's the page. Yes, there will be a post evaluation of the webinar by the end of the session. Everything will be pinned down later on the comment box below. Mhm. And before I introduce our resource speaker for today, I'd like to ask everyone who's watching right now, what are your expectations for the very first episode of our seminar? Feel free to comment down below so that we can read your different expectations, right? Certificates would be given e-certificate only. Mhm. Hello, everyone. To register, there's a link on the description box. Okay, for the short introduction and framing of our webinar episode for today, this is the first episode, and it is entitled how to improve psychological well-being in times of pandemic. And that's it. Um, if you have any questions right now, feel free to comment it down. If Mhm, very good. While we're waiting for the other participants, you may comment down below any questions or any feedback. Is my audio okay? Okay, our registration will be up until 5:10 p.m. only. Uh, okay, hello everyone. I just checked my audio bar. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you everyone for watching. There will be a recorded video session for this webinar. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I guess that's it. We have to close the registration as participants are coming in. We shall officially start our webinar series. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our resource speaker for today. So our resource speaker is a registered psychologist. She is the former chair of the Teaching Special Interest Group of the Psychological Association of the Philippines, or PAP, and served as member of the board of directors of the same organization. She was also part of the PAP MHPSS, or Mental Health Psychosocial Service Special Interest Group, and one of the conveners of the LGBT Psychology Special Interest Group of the same organization. At present, Yeng is the advisor of the Psychological Association of the Philippines Calabarzon Mimaropa chapter. Professor Gatchalian is an associate professor in the University of Perpetual Health Systems, DAUTA, in Las Piñas, and has taught in various universities in the Philippines, like Far Eastern University and very short stint in the University of Santo Tomas. At present, she does modular teaching for graduate school in Holy Angel University and Polytechnic University of the Philippines. She earned her master's degree in psychology from Ateneo de Manila University and presently working on her doctorate degree in De La Salle University, Manila, where she also taught for 2 years after her long-time commitment with Palawan State University, where she served as faculty for almost 10 years and held various administrative positions, the last of which was director of the Center for Women and Gender Studies under Gender and Development Program, and handled cases referred by Puerto Princesa City Government for their Gender and Development Program, and local non-government and government organization and agencies for psychological intervention and consultation. She is also a national lecturer for board examination for psychometrician and psychologists for RGO Review Center, top leading review center in the Philippines, and served as consultant for a rehabilitation for substance user in Batangas. Professor Yang does facilitators training and coaching for psychological first aid and drug intervention with Psychological Association of the Philippines, Knowledge Channel of the ABS-CBN, and Disaster Risk Reduction Management, and the Department of Education. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and for our resource speaker, she's none other than Miss Yeng Gatchalian, a registered psychologist. And while we're waiting for her valuable information to be shared, I'd like to ask everyone, can you properly hear me, guys? So that we can check. Mhm. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, good afternoon, it's Rick Habo. Okay, anyone from our participants who would like to share something on their quarantine story? What are your stories? So I've already shared the story of our resource speaker for today, and I'd like to ask, what quarantine story do you have, guys? Ayan. Hello to our 235 participants right now. So before we proceed with the valuable information to be shared by our resource speaker, what stories do you have this quarantine? Okay, so the best story will be chosen later, and we'll be having a small prize from us. Okay. Okay, and right now, we will now formally go with valuable information to be shared by Miss Yang Gatchalian, our resource speaker. Okay, Miss Yang, you can have the screen number. Hi, Miss Yang.
Hello. Yes, good afternoon. Naka-on na ba yung video ko? I
Yes,
can
po,
see
Miss
myself.
Yang. Should I
Okay,
go now,
hello.
Miss Yang?
Hello, everyone. It's up to you. Gusto mo-chika muna tayo. Ayan, how many are here? I mean, how many participants do we have?
We
Hello?
actually have
Am
232
I on?
participants right now. Yes, we're on, Miss
Wow!
Yang.
These are all grad students from PUP. Hello, everyone! Alam ko meron akong classes. Andiyan yung mga estudyante ko. Kumusta na kayo? Ayan, sinusubukan ko magbukas dito sa cellphone ko kasi I cannot see myself, no? I'm just seeing what's in my presentation. But then, at least, importante, nakikita niyo ba ako? Can you see me? Am I seen in the video? Hello? Hello?
Yes po, Miss Yang.
Hello?
We can see you in
Ayan.
the video po.
Nakikita ba ako sa video? Nakikita ko?
Yes, according to our
Oh,
viewers, yes, from Jovel and Frey.
nakikita naman. Yung
Affirmative, Miss Yang.
presentation ko is also seen. The presentation is also seen. Please advise me if there's any glitch in the video or the presentation or dito sa boses ko mismo. Okay? Ayan. So magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Nakikita niyo naman yung aking cover slide. That's an actual picture that I took in Ormoc. Kinunan ko yan sa Ormoc. So, alam mo naman ako frustrated photographer. Ayan, and I love this picture so much. I just want to share it with you. Because, this shows us that you matter, no? And our psychological well-being really matters, especially nowadays. So, ang dami ng times that I talked about how to take care of self. And usually we use the word self-care. Yeah. So, lagi natin yung ginagamit, no? Paano ba talaga to? Ano ba talaga ito? But the only thing that you need to remember is that you matter. And if you think of that, it's also a preparation for you to be of help to others. Okay? So, as alam ko, lahat ba to psychology majors? So, congratulations. We are one of the top performing schools, no? Share lang kanina ni Dr. Distor. I'm very proud to be part of PUP. Ayan. So, bago natin simulan, syempre, hello muna. Pampag-good vibes sa mga kita teddy bears na ito, sasamahan ako for what ba? 1 hour? O less than 1 hour. Short lang to, no? Kumbaga para mga reminders lang ito na kung ano ba yung mga dapat natin gawin and what are we heading on, heading to, no? And syempre, kung ang pag-uusapan natin ay self-care and taking care of yourself, one of the very basic is to smile. Okay? Kasi sabi nga, if you don't smile, you attract negative vibes. Mukha kang nega-star, ganyan. Kaya kailangan, bigyan natin yung sarili natin ang ganitong klaseng beauty tip. Kasi pag hindi ka ngumingiti, nakakadala siya ng, ano ba yun? It sends message to your brain that things are not going well. And so your brain will also not give you good neurotransmitters. Pero pag umiti ka, it sends message to your brain na, hey, something good is happening. So si brain, magsisend off siya ngayon, magsisecrete siya ngayon ng mga neurotransmitters na that will give you very good feeling. Yan. Kaya yung pagngiti ng yan, kapag hindi mo siya kayang gawin, kahit i-fake mo na muna, tapos mamaya you'll feel better, no? Kasi nga, nakikisama na sa si brain. So, pwede ba, kahit hindi tayo nakikita, pwede ba tayong ngumiti? Yan ang unang-una mong gagawin. So, to love yourself, you also give yourself a smile. Hindi lang yon, nakakahawa ka rin sa ibang mga tao. Kapag nakasimangot ka, ay nako, pandemic na nga, tapos ganyan ka pa, di ba? So, bigyan naman natin ng good vibes ang bawat isa. And syempre, ilang buwan na ba to? More than 2 months? Oh my, wow. March, April, May, June, magtatatlong buwan na. Initially, when this was given to us, ang lagi ko sabi, akala marami staycation, di ba? Parang, ay, babawiin ko yung tulog ko. Ay, nako, this is the time to mag-Netflix ako talaga bongga-bongga. Yung mga ganyan. Pero habang tumatagal siya, ayan na, dumarating na yung mga trabaho, yung mga work from home, at yun na nga, work for home. So ngayon, medyo marami na sa atin dito, siguro, medyo natotoxic na sa dami ng trabaho. Iba-iba di ba? Iba-iba yung sitwasyon natin. Ang iba naman, marami nang alam na recipe. Tapos yung iba naman, marami nang nabibake. Yung anak ko sa labas, ito meron akong cake niya, tapos meron pang crinkles. Kabibake lang yan, di ba? Kasi ito yung nagagawa sa atin ngayon. Nung nangyari sa ating quarantine, nung una, some of us are with our family, some of us are stuck with friends, some of us are stuck in the condo unit alone, but at this time, GCQ na, so pwede ka na umuwi, di ba? Wala nang lusot. Okay, so from work from home and work for home, at dami na nang natotoxic sa atin ngayon. And some of you actually are back to the streets, no? Maybe some of you experience how it was yesterday, kung ano nangyari kahapon. So, kumusta yung mga pag-uwi ninyo? Nakasakay ba kayo? Meron ba kayong sapat na transportation? Okay, so ito ngayon ang may kasalanan. Yan. Pasensya na yung anak ko, sinisenya sa anak ko. Okay. Yun. Yung may kasalanan itong nangyayari sa atin ngayon, itong COVID. Naalala ko nung mga medyo nag-a-adjust pa lang tayo sa sitwasyon natin. Narinig ko, sabi niya, sa TV, in-interview siya. Ang sinisisi niya si quarantine. So parang, kasi itong quarantine, ganyan. So kaya nangyayari sa atin ito dahil sa quarantine. We have to remember that the quarantine was the effect of what is happening now. Kung quarantine tayo, kasi nga, may mga sakit na yung iba. So we need to avoid them. No? So ang pinaka may kasalanan ito, umiikot-ikot na may corona to. Siya yan. Ngayon, dahil dito, the reason why we're here and why we have so many webinars, it's everywhere. Like open your IG, open your Twitter, open your Facebook. There are so many webinars going on, di ba? And maybe because people really are experiencing so much anxiety. Sabi nga I watched a TED Talk on COVID. So it's a health expert. Ang sabi talaga niya, ang isa talaga sa pinaka-effect, no, ay itong anxiety. Mag-attend ka ng mass sa TV. Yun din na sinasabi ng pare. Sabi nga ni Father Orbos, wag lang daw face mask. Faith mask din. Kasi that will, sabi, shield us from the viral anxiety. Yung mga ganyan, di ba? So, isa na ang goal natin to keep our sanity. Kasi so much is going on. No? We don't know our enemy. Yan yung mga old cliche na yan. Lagi natin naririnig yan. Sa gera, kilala mo kalaban mo. Sa sunog, alam mong apo yan. Sa lindol, nagsishake, makakatakbo ka. Pero sa COVID, hindi. That's why we're here. So what are we experiencing? What are the challenges, no, that are associated with what is going on? Physical distancing, isolation. So yung mga pinaka-common talaga, especially ng mga una-una pa lang. Well, by now, medyo nakalayo na tayo sa first two bullets na to. Separation from loved ones is so difficult. No? Ang hirap-hirap talaga ng sitwasyon na yan because Filipinos are very interdependent na kahit sabihin mo that you already have your nuclear family, we still see to it that we meet, we greet, we visit our extended family, right? So, medyo hindi madali para sa atin. We don't see our loved ones, right? Loss of freedom. We felt that we lost freedom. We even say, kumusta naman ang karapatan ko? Kumusta naman ang karapatan kong pantao? But we have to remember also na kailangan din natin pangalagaan ang karapatan ng ibang tao. So dito tumapasok yung your rights and other people's rights. So yung nangyari ngayon, pwede sabihin natin our individual rights toppled because we were locked down at home. But that is for the benefit of many, right? For the benefit of the humanity. Pero syempre, hindi mo maaalis parang, oh my God, my freedom. Di ba? Parang ganyan. And ang pinakamasakit, reduced income. Alam natin yan. Ayuda, cut off yung iyong allowances or yung salary. Alam nyo, kahit sa Amerika, ganyan. My sister told me that they cut off 10% of the wage. She's even luckier. That's just 10%. Others, merong 20% cut off sa wage nila. So this is a universal problem. Everybody has a problem on this. Well, except for some. But, halos lahat nabawasan ng kinikita, di ba? So what's the effect? IVDV, Ano yung epekto? Itong nangyayaring ito sa atin. Karamihan sa atin ay naka-experience ng takot, pagkabahala about yung sarili mong health at saka health ng loved ones mo. Especially yung mga first few days na nagkaroon ng quarantine, di parang naku, may nakasalubong akong ganito, ganyan. So yung mga first 2 weeks na yan, you don't even know if any of those people, prior to quarantine, were positive or what. Like for example ako, my life has been very, very active with people. And prior to the quarantine, I've attended like many events with large number of people. And I heard at the time that some of them may na-encounter ako na PUI, pero buti na lang hindi siya positive. Pero during the time hindi lumalabas yung result niya, I was also very worried, diba? And then somebody attended a meeting that they learned that there was a positive, and then tapos hindi niya alam kung positive siya. So hindi ko rin alam, di ba? So may mga ganon, no? So yun yung isa sa mga stressors natin at that time. Tapos you worry also about your loved ones. And along the way, nangyayari pa rin to. Pag lumalabas ka, ikaw may hawak ng quarantine pass, andun yung worry mo na baka madala ko sa bahay yung sakit, no? Baka maging carrier ako. Hindi man ako yung sakit, pero paano kung yung hawak, yung kamay ko, meron na pala siyang virus, hindi ko alam, na ihawak ko sa surface sa bahay, hinawakan ng anak ko, di ba? So yung mga ganon. And yes, fear and worry. Kasi fear because it's real. Totoo, nandyan siya. Hindi mo lang siya nakikita. And worry because there are so many unexpected uncertainties, right? The other one is that many of us had changes in sleep or eating patterns. As in, either, isa nga to sa pinaka madalas na inilalapit sa amin, hindi makatulog. O very disruptive yung sleep, no? Hindi makatulog ng maayos. Yan. So, nagbago yung sleep pattern, yung eating pattern, and we know that it's not whether may problema ka, hindi ka makakatulog, nakakatulog ka, o nakakain ka, okay ka lang. Hindi. Tulog ka ng tulog, kain ka ng kain. That's another problem, right? So anything in extremes is not good. And then, some of us also had difficulty concentrating, no? So hindi lang yung sleep pattern, kundi yung pati yung quality ng sleep. Tapos yung pag-concentrate natin, medyo nagkakaroon din ng problema at that time. And then, yung mga may sakit, lalong sumasama or lalong gumagrabe yung sakit nila. No? Tapos nagkakaroon pa tayo ng problema sa kung paano ka pupunta ng ospital. That's why you're very, very careful not to get sick kasi you cannot even go to the hospital. It will be more dangerous for you. And others actually have increased their vices. So, okay din yun, nag-liquor ban, di ba? Pero kung hindi, many would have resorted to that. No? So, these are the stresses that we normally encounter nung nangyari ito or normally encountered. And maybe some of us are still experiencing this. Worst? Yes. Some people, worst things happen. Like this. Di ba? Yung iba, they tend to avoid others. And maybe you'll say, avoid, okay lang. Eh di nga tayo magkakasama. We're all physically isolated. Ang ibig nating sabihin sa avoid na to, ay pati pag-communicate, and while others actually deactivated yung mga social media nila. Others would not want to communicate, ganyan. So, pati yung social isolation talaga. Kasi, remember, what happened to us was not social distancing. It was physical distancing because we have the technology and we still communicate. So, ito talagang socially isolated themselves. And then there's the psychosomatic issues. Ano ba yung psychosomatic? Psycho, soma, yung mga sakit natin sa katawan, yung mga pag-trigger ng pagtaas ng blood pressure, yung pagsakit ng dibdib, no? Hika. Sometimes they're not caused by organic issues. As we know, pag ang isang tao ay nasa stress, ang tendency, itong mga issues niya sa katawan ay nare-reinforce, no? Kaya, dahil dito sa nangyari sa atin, parang mas marami yung nakakaramdam at nare-reinforce, if not just triggered, yung kanilang somatic issues. Iba, out of nothing, out of nowhere, parang iiyak ka na lang bigla. Parang because you're so uncertain, it's so uncertain. You're worried. Others talk less. Others naman really experience severe anxiety or they just feel anxious, no? And others even actually have panic attacks. Yung iba naman may guilt, yan. Paano na kami? May helpless na yan, no? Parang lalo na siguro yung mga may trabaho at sumisweldo, okay tayo. Pero paano yung wala? Paano yung hindi? Yung iba naman, it's good to be informed, but too much is also very dangerous. No? So pero yung iba, parang doon nila inaano na they really watch from morning to evening what is going on. Diba? Good, you keep yourself informed, but not good if it's over. Diba? Others naman, they don't sleep, but they don't want to get out of bed. They feel so lazy. And as we know, pag hindi ka gumagalaw, your serotonin level will deplete and that will all the more make you lazier, di ba? Others have eating issues, yung emotional eating, ganyan. Iba naman talaga hindi makakain. Nagiging irritable, no? Konting bagay, madaling magalit. And yung nagiging overprotective sa mga loved ones. Yan. Kumbaga parang, di ba, parang you're so worried baka lalo na yung mga magulang na mga frontliners, no? Na sometimes, yung worry nila becomes over, na nagkakaroon na din sila ng sakit. Pati kaya nagiging sobrang sakal na rin sa kanilang mga loved ones. But you cannot blame them. These things are happening, right? And so these things can also be experienced by any of us. But always remember that this is not an ordinary situation. These are all normal responses to an extremely challenging situation. And we are in that situation where no one knows what right? So, blame natin si government, bakit ganito, bakit ganyan. You have to remember, this is also new to them. We're all new to this, right? Kaya, marami tayong nararanasan sa sarili natin na hindi natin maipaliwanag. And some of them, like this I mentioned, like I said, these are normal responses. No? Pwede mong maramdaman at isipin mo, normal akong tao, natural lang naman mabagabag ako, hello, natural lang naman na, di ba, parang hindi ka mapakali, maging overprotective ka, natural lang naman yun. No? Pero ito yun eh. Kailan mo masasabi na, teka muna, kailangan ko na ng tulong? If any of those persist beyond a couple of weeks, especially 2 weeks, DSM, di ba? Kapag medyo tumatagal na siya, 2 weeks na, halimbawa nasimula ang maramdaman yan, first day of quarantine, and then hanggang ngayon nararamdaman mo pa siya, medyo sandali, mag-isip na tayo, baka we need help. Aside from that, kapag ito ay nakakaabala na sa mga pang-araw-araw nating buhay, di ba? Kumbaga, nagkakaroon na tayo ng problema sa pakikisama sa ibang tao. Nagkakaroon na tayo ng problema sa mga ginagawa natin. Halimbawa, you don't want to get out of bed. That's okay. Sometimes you really feel so lazy. But if that persists, and even if the things that you need to do, you cannot do anymore, leka muna. Isip na tayo. Baka check na tayo dyan. At yung pangatlo, kapag nakakaramdam na tayo ng distress, no? Yung parang, hindi lang ito yung feeling of helplessness eh. Hindi lang ito yung feeling of hopelessness eh. Kundi yung pati sa isip mo, yung nagiging intrusive na siya, na parang all of a sudden may isip mo, oh my God, paano na kami? Alam mo yung gano'n? Tapos nagkakaroon na ng thought content. Di ba sabi nga, ang depression, it's a feeling. You feel sad, you're lonely, yes. Maybe you lost somebody, you're grieving. But if it goes to your head, sandali, di ba? Yung hindi ka na mapakali, nagbibigay na siya ng distress. Yung bang kahit may ginagawa ka o may kausap ka, biglang papasok sa isip mo na, wala ka ng trabaho, baka wala ka ng trabaho. Yung mga ganyan, di ba? So, this is causing so much despair and distress to us. And sometimes, wag naman sana, yung iba nagkakaroon talaga ng mga death ideations, right? So, you have to think of that. Again, those I presented, okay lang, nang na-experience mo yon. Pero pag pumasok ka na sa kategorya nitong tatlong to, teka muna, mag-isip na tayo. Di ba? So doon, Pinoy Big Brother. Naku, lagi ko ito nakikita sa Facebook ngayon. Dati daw, Pinoy Big Brother daw tayo. Di ba? PBB, still. Yes? Yes?
There's a lot of requests. Sorry po for cutting you during your explanation. There's a lot of requests from our viewers regarding your PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, what about?
Hindi po naka-flash.
Mula kanina?
Yes po.
Naka-flash siya sa akin. I'm sorry. Wait. That's why I was waiting for anyone to tell me. I'm sorry, wait. Siya ka.
Yes po.
Oo. So, not even the first slide? That's me?
None po. I'm trying to check it here, pero wala rin po.
Yeah, now I stop the screen, the share screen. I'll do it now again. Please advise if we're on, ha? Wait lang.
Yes po.
There, can you see? Can you see? Is it there? Hello? Nakikita po ba?
No, ano po, Miss Yan.
Nakikita na? Hindi
No.
pa rin? Wait lang. Please. Wait ha. Sorry? Shinare ko na siya. Ano kaya nangyari? Sandali lang. Shinare ko na kasi siya, pero bakit kaya hindi bumubukas? Wait ha. Ayan. Okay lang ba kayo? Binubuksan ko siya ulit. Sayang hindi ninyo nakita yung mga cutie-cutie doon na teddy bears. Sana kanina mo pa ako sinabihan. Wait lang ah.
Sorry, Miss Yeng.
Ayan. Yeah, okay lang. Things happen. We're live, diba? O, kumusta na ang
Yeah,
dalawang
we're live.
daang psikolohista ng bayan? Ayan. Diba? Meron ba sa inyo mga magte-take ng board exam? Postponed. Kaya mas mahaba pa ang inyong panahon para mag-banjing ng konti. Mag-bake muna kayo, di ba? Eto, sandali na. Do you see it now? Because I opened my PowerPoint again. Can you see it now? Or you see me lang? It's just me. Can you see it now?
No presentation pa rin po.
Hello, sir. Can you see it now?
No presentation pa rin po,
None
Miss Yeng.
yet. Bakit kaya? Yes. Wait ha. I'm trying to share the screen again. Actually, nagtataka talaga ako that it's not here. Wait. Hello, everyone. Pasensya na. Now? Do you see it now? O, di chika na lang tayo. Ako na lang mag... Sorry. Ayan, nakikita niyo na? Sir, feedback,
No pa rin po,
please.
Miss.
Nakikita na? Ayun, I think
Hindi pa rin po. Ito pa lang po. Yung mga files.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Pero, kita na? Yeah, I think it's in.
The
Kita
only
na?
thing that you can see po is the files.
Baka mabagal lang yung pasok.
Apo.
Wait, I'll also open my StreamYard here so I can see. Oh no. I think StreamYard cannot be opened in cell phones. What do you see now? What do you see now?
Files
Sir,
pa
what
rin
do
po.
you see now, sir?
The files pa rin po.
Files pa rin?
Yes po.
Oo. Naku, paano ba yan? Sandali ah. Bakit kaya? What's going on? I think this one will work now. There. Can you... Is it there na? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Kita na? Hello?
Yes po. It's just loading po.
Okay. Yay! Ayan. Ako rin naglo-load din ako dito. Tinitignan ko. Oh, I got a message from Sir Distor. Hi, sir. Oo, nagkakaroon tayo ng glitch. This happens. Ayan. He's watching. Hi. I miss you. Ayan. Are we okay now? Please advise.
Yes po, we can see na the PowerPoint presentation.
Good. What do you see?
Pinoy Big Brother Stay-at-Home Edition.
Yeah. Yay! Thank you. Sa wakas. By the way, kanina ba yung mga sinasabi ko, nagigets natin kahit walang PowerPoint? Clear ba? Oo, kasi, alam nga, simulan natin ng simula, no? Pero sige, I will not discuss anymore. I just want you guys to see what is there. Okay? My other account is entering so I can see what is going on. So there. All right. So I can see myself. All right. Okay. So do you see now the bench? Hello? Do you see the bench? Hello? Hello, please advise. Ayan. Yes, the bench can be seen. Okay, so ito lang, daanan lang natin yung mga pinagsasabi ko kanina. So this is my favorite bench from Ormoc. No? Ayan, so yung nag-hello si Bear. Pagkatapos sabi ko nga kanina, smile. And then of course, at first, we were like this, di ba? Para tayong, ano ba tawag doon? Pinoy Big Brother nga, nasa bahay tayo, stay home tayo, ganyan. Tapos hanggang sa pumasok na ang mga trabaho, di ba? Tapos naghalo na ang work from home to work for home, yan. Nangyari na to, yung iba sa atin, talaga namang taranta na kasi ang dami-dami nang ang ginagawa. Yung iba naman, okay lang, chill pa rin, no? At yun ay dahil nga dito sa coronavirus na to. So, our goal is to keep sane, kaya natin to ginagawa. And so, earlier on, I also mentioned the challenges that were associated with physical distancing and isolation. Di ba? Kumbaga, parang ito yung mga na-experience natin, especially during the first few days or first few weeks. And then, ito na yung mga na-experience natin. Yan. Tapos others have other feelings that they feel are worse than what others feel. At ito na nga yun, when you avoid people, when you have issues in your body, sleep issues, you become irritable, restless, and I reminded you guys that these are all normal responses. Kasi nga, hindi normal ang sitwasyon natin, di ba? Kaya, I also reminded you that if you felt all those things, okay lang siya, pero kapag ito ay umabot na ng ilang linggo, 2 weeks or more, kapag ito ay nakakaabala sa ating mga ginagawa, at saka kapag may distress na tayo, then we really should seek help. Okay? Ngayon, eto tayo. At eto rin, dito ko nalaman na hindi niyo pa na nakikita yung mga pinagsasabi ko. So anyway, here, we were taught to stay home. Eto ang life natin noon, PBB. Nakikita ko to sa Facebook, ginagaya ko lang. Pero ngayon daw, iba na ang issue natin. My God, mga kasama, mga kapatid, mga kapamilya, no? Hindi na ito ang issue lang ngayon. Ito na. We are now survivors. Diba? Kumbaga sabi nila, we should be more careful now kasi now everyone's out in the street. I mean, not everyone, but many of them or many of us are out in the street. And that's more dangerous because we do not know who's carrier, who's not. Sabi nga dito, ang issue is not nandidiri ba ako sa'yo? Hindi yun eh. Kundi, yung si COVID, hindi mo alam kung nakanino siya. Hindi mo alam kung sinong kasama niya o nakaninong katawan siya o kamay. Kaya, marami sa atin yung, kung uncertain tayo noon, at least we're safer kasi nandun lang tayo sa bahay. Now, some of us are forced to go to work. Yun yung dati actually. Sorry for those who are so happy with the CQ, whatever CQ we have right now. Pero this is the thing. Ako mismo, I really felt na I'm not ready to go out. Even if I do, I really make sure that everything is there protecting me. No? Kasi mas maraming tao sa labas, mas delikado. Ang dami ng CQ. This is the most famous acronym. Blank CQ. Ano ba to? Ano ba yun? Enhance, MECQ, M whatever Q, EECQ, ang daming CQ. So kung kanina, meron tayong mga binanggit na na-experience natin at the time that we were locked down, eto ngayon, ang kinakaharap o kakaharapin natin. We have mixed emotions. Who agrees? If I can see you now, I would ask you to raise your hands, no? Do you feel less certain than before? Di ba? Ngayon kasi masaya ka na, makaka-work na ako, yay! Di ba ganyan? Di kaya, may kikitain na naman ako, yay! Oh, I'll see my friends, oh my God. But the emotions are not sure. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen next. The more that we are exposed to something, we are exposed to our enemy, We need to work, but we also need to live. If you say, but if I don't work, I will also not leave. Yes, precisely. That's the main reason why we have mixed emotions, right? Not only for ourselves, but also for our family. For example, yung kapatid mo, kailangan niyang pumasok, hindi ka mag-aalala? Di ba? Kumbaga parang, at least makakapasok na siya, pero nandun talaga yung takot natin. So isa to ngayon sa nagdadagdag. Kasi nung na-lockdown tayo, mixed emotions ka, dahil gusto mong mag-staycation, at the same time gusto mong magtrabaho, o kailangan mong magtrabaho, pero safety, it's there. Kasi nasa bahay ka. Ngayon, hindi. Now, no. We are not as safe as before. You're also more worried about your own health now and the health of your loved ones. Lumalabas sila, uuwi sa bahay, magkikita tayo, di ba? Lalo na kung may matatanda sa bahay nyo, di ba? Parang hindi naman ito yung again, hindi ito yung nakakadiri yung kasama mo sa bahay o ang sarili mo, kundi nag-iingat tayo. Sabi nga, di ba, dati daw, touch ang ating expression of love. Ngayon, staying away is our expression of love. I remember when I had to visit my father because I had to bring something to him. I wanted to hug him. Alam niyo yun? Yung kumbaga parang, ay, nakita ko yung tatay ko. Gusto ko siyang yakapin. Pero dahil mahal ko siya, I would not. I'd rather not. Kasi, baka may dala ako, I don't know. So, lalo na ngayon, na kailangan na natin lumabas. O, well, yung iba, okay lang kung hindi kailangan. Pero paano yung iba na kailangan nilang lumabas, di ba? So, there's more fears and worries. And then, minsan we get offended kapag nakakaramdam tayo na parang ayaw tayong lapitan. Di ba? Alam niyo, naka-experience ako ng ganyan. Yung parang feeling niya siya yung pinandidirihan. Hindi naman talaga siya. Ang sinasabi lang natin dito is that, again, we have to be very careful. Mahalin mo yung sarili mo. Di ba? Kasi kung pababayaan mo yung sarili mong ma-expose, hindi ka maghuhugas ng kamay, hindi ka maglalagay ng protective gears, ng mask, hindi ka magdi-disinfect, o sabihin mo, okay lang ako, hindi. Paano yung makakasama mo? Paano yung mahal mo sa buhay na makakasama mo o kasama mo sa bahay? Paano sila? Paano pag nagkasakit ka? Di ba? So yun yung sinasabi natin eh. Huwag tayong madaling mo offend because people also need to take care of themselves. Di ba? And, eto na tapos yung quarantine, oh my God, di ko man lang nalinis yung bahay namin. Di ba yung parang ganon? Kumbaga parang, you had so much time but you were not able to do it or you didn't do them kasi Netflix is life. Di ba? Kumbaga doon ka natuto mag-games, doon ka natuto magbasa ng sangkaterbang libro, tapos gumagalaw na pala yung araw, di ba? Hindi mo alam na tumatakbo siya ngayon, balik to work ka. And then start feeling guilty that you are not able to perform normal work at home or duties during quarantine. Aside from this, there are all other emotional or mental health changes that's going on right there, right now. No? So ito naman yung epekto nung nag-lift. So kung kanina pinag-uusapan natin yung epekto ng pag-lock, ngayon naman ito yung epekto ng pag-lift. No? Kaya when I was asked to talk about this, I really thought of discussing also what we are going through or what we are about to go through if quarantine is lifted, di ba? So, how do we deal with this? So, I'll just give you lang. This is not mine. These are from the Canadian Psychological Association. By the way, my sources are there at the bottom of the screen. So, if you want to see the whole article, you just search for this and then you'll read the whole article. So, I'm not claiming this as my tips, okay? I'm just sharing them with you. Let's be reassuring and listen in a compassionate way. I mean, some people may be more worried than us. So, kapag nagsasabi sila sa inyo ng mga worries nila, mas maging tanggapin natin. Kasi kapag masyado ka rin, alam mo yon parang, grabe naman to, OA naman ito. Kahit ikaw nasa stress ka sa sarili mo eh. Kasi you don't see it, you don't try to put understanding on it. So maganda yung medyo tanggapin natin na ang taong ito ay nangangailangan din. Kasi you have to be empathic to people because you're also experiencing that. Whether we deny it or we admit it. Diba? At some point in our life, in our 3-month quarantine, meron tayong mga ganitong pakiramdam that we also need help. So let's be helpful also to others. Next is, let's try to connect as often as appropriate. Kumbaga parang mas mababawasan kasi yung feeling na nag-iisa ka, not just physical isolation, but being alone in this world. Marami kasing tao, yung minsan they feel that they are not useful anymore because they don't have work anymore, di ba? Kaya ang ganda ng mga napapanood ko sa TV, yung 10 araw na akong tindero and I'm very proud of it. Di ba yung mga ganyan? Kasi they found another success in their life. People are venturing into different work or business, small businesses nowadays. Kasi nga, kailangan talaga natin ng kikitain. No? So instead of sulking or, cursing your life now, let's try to look for something to do to make us more productive. I also remember that when I was talking to an artist and they asked me, I don't feel right because I don't feel productive. That was at the beginning of the quarantine. I don't feel right because I don't feel productive, sabi niya. Ano na ngayon? My life is with people. And I said, ito siguro ang pananahimik natin sa bahay ngayon. This is the time when we visit our ways, our strategies, para magamit natin at the time na pwede na tayong lumabas, di ba? At siguro at this time, iba sa inyo, bago na ang mga style ng, pag-report, mas marami ka nang alam ngayon sa mga nangyayari sa paligid natin. Di ba yung mga ganyan? Kumbaga parang mas nakapagbasa ka na. Others utilize quarantine period, joining webinars, earning certificates from Harvard. Di ba? Imagine naka-Harvard ka. Oh my God. Earning certificates from ACA, may WHO certificate pa tayo. Di ba mga ganyan? So, this connection is not just a connection with people or relationships. It's also a connection with self. No? Finding ways to be more productive and now use them. Kasi lalabas tayo anytime. And if things are still, if things are bothering you, choose the people you talk to. That's one of the things I always tell people. As tayo mga psychologists, tayo mga psychometricians, alam natin to we're not free from anxiety, we're not free from getting sad, we're not free from sometimes we feel, I'm not enough, I'm not efficient. Di ba may mga ganyan tayo minsan? May mga ganyan din tayo mga kabogs, no? And so, we need to talk to people. We need to talk to somebody will understand you. Di ba? Okay, yung mahiya. Find that person. So again, be empathic with people, be reassuring, because that will also enable you and feel that you're still efficacious, that you can still help people, connect with yourself and others, and talk to people. Ilabas mo yan to people you trust. Kaya nga, ang lagi nating tatandaan, iba-iba tayo ng level ng readiness. Yung iba sa atin dito, carry bells na, handa na ako lumabas, I'm ready, not just physically, but also psychologically. But others are not. No? And we have to understand, again, that we have different levels of readiness. Okay? Because we are different from each other. And so even the emotions, the level of emotions, the type of emotions are felt at different times. No? Hindi tayo pare-pareho ng pinagdadaanan. So pwedeng iba sa inyo ngayon, sasabihin sa akin, oo nga. Iba naman, alam ko na yan. Di ba? Pero alam din kasi natin na kaya nga tayo nag-webinar. Kasi kailangan natin ng marinig or ma-validate kung ano yung nararamdaman natin, di ba? So, when we hear na, nangyayari pala yan sa iba, and that validates what you feel, right? Paano natin to ma-counter? Self-care, yan. Ito, favorite word of the decade, of the century, di ba? You need to take care of yourself because you cannot give what you don't have. Remember that. Hindi mo dapat pabayaan yung sarili mo. Lalo na tayo, mga helpers tayo. Paano tayo makakatulong kung tayo mismo we feel so distressed? Kung tayo mismo hindi natin mahawakan yung emotions natin? Paano ka makakatulong sa isang matandang mabigat ang daladala kung ikaw mismo mahina ang katawan mo, di ba? So, how do you do that? You need to find balance. Okay? So, when you say balance, di ba sa atin, that's psychological well-being. So, yung balance na yan is pleasure, and then you do something productive, and then you connect. Ito yung biopsychosocial, di ba? Biopsychosocial model. So, ang pinaka-common yan sa Venn diagram na to ay well-being. Hindi dapat extreme sa isang circle. Kasi pag nag-extreme ka sa isang circle dyan, pwedeng maderail yung iba. For example, some people think that when we talk of self-care is spa, massage, manicure, pedicure, yan ang pleasure ng iba. Diba? But that's not the me time that we say. When you say pleasure, you do things that will also look at the right kind of food that you eat, di ba? You remember Maslow? Ano sabi ni Maslow? We need food, but if you eat the wrong kind of food, you cannot get to the next level. When you say you eat the right kind of food. Otherwise, you'll get sick. And if you're sick, how can you, di ba? How can you fulfill your dreams? How can you connect to people? Kaya nga, when you talk of pleasure, it still should be a pleasure na hindi makakasira sa sarili mo. So if you want to watch movie, Netflix, game. Netflix ka dyan, okay lang yan. Isa lang. So, movie lang. Huwag mo nang tatlohin, my God, kasi meron ka pang gagawin. Di ba? So, eto si pleasure. Pag nasobrahan ka kay pleasure, paano yung dapat gawin? Yung achievement. Wala na. So, ang mangyayari dyan, dahil gusto mo pleasure, self-care. Pero kailangan mo tandaan na kailangan mo rin mag-achieve eh. Kailangan mo rin maging productive. At pasok dyan yung time management. Kaya nga, work from home. Habang ginagawa mo yung trabaho mo, feeling mo bigat-bigat na, sige, baba ko na muna yan, tutulog muna ako. There's pleasure, achievement, working what you do, and then there's pleasure, right? Itulog mo muna siya, ikain mo muna siya, kasi kung trabaho ka naman ng trabaho, bugbog yung katawan mo, hindi ka naman nakakaramdam ng pagkakarelax mo, edi hindi ka rin magkakaroon ng energy for work, right? Ang masakit nun, hindi ka na nga magkakaroon ng energy for work dahil hindi ka nakakatulog ng maayos, hindi ka nakakain ng tama. Kumusta naman ang cognition mo? Ang capacity for better thought process. So how can you come up with good decision making? Paano kung may mga problema na dapat i-solve? Masakit ang ulo mo, hindi ka nakakatulog. O di imbis na harapin mo siya at hanapan mo ng paraan kung ano yung mga dapat na gawin, irritable ka. Magkakaroon tayo ng problema ngayon sa social relationship, closeness and connection. Diba? So, kailangan pantay-pantay sila. Kumbaga, kailangan hindi yung sobra ka sa isa. Kasi kapag sumobra ka naman sa closeness and connection, nako, baka nandiyan ka na lagi nakatambay sa friends mo, baka puro social media na lang yan, di ba? Baka puro call na lang yan. Kumbaga, kumusta naman yung mga dapat mong gawin? Again, self-care is balance. Self-care is doing things for your pleasure, but you also have to remember that you have other responsibilities. So you manage your time. Manage your time, okay? There's a call. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so manage your time and then working on your connection. All right, so paano natin to gagawin? You have to remember that you need to make sure that when you look for information, rely on reputable news sources. Okay? Paano natin gagawin to? Itong balance na to, I need information, but I need to make sure that I get the information from the right people. I get the information from the correct people. Okay? Or, correct resources. Next is one of my favorites, set a routine. Pajama. Hindi naman ito kumbaga I'm not saying that be structured kasi marami naman sa atin hindi naman structured talaga. Di ba? Wish ko lang din. Ang sinasabi lang natin dito is we should also be able to just set something there. Parang meron bang ganun lang sa araw. Halimbawa, especially those who are working from home. Diba? Kasi ang bahay natin is very, very comforting. Sabi nga, ano ba yung sabi ng anak ko sa akin? One time we were talking and she said, kasi mama talaga, ang hirap-hirap gumawa ng assignment dito sa bahay. Ang hirap talaga ng mag-home base talaga ng aral. Kasi ang dami distractions. And then I said, ano mga distraction? Sabi niya, like my bed. Pagkatapos, ang saya. Di ba? These are distractions. Ganyan. And I said, no, those are not distractions. Those are your comfort zones. Kaya nga yung trabaho, naiiwanan mo kasi hinihila ka ng comfort, di ba? Kaya kailangan ikaw mismo alam, oops, sandali, work to. Ako ng tip, eto kung if this doesn't work for you, okay lang tayo, ha? Bibigay ko lang ito para kahit paano magkaroon lang tayo ng idea kung ano yung kaya pa natin gawin. You can modify it, fine, kasi iba-iba nga tayo ng pangangatawan, pangangailangan, at kakayanan. May mga nagsabi kasi na it's good from Australian Psychological Association. They said, set, change your pajama. Parang ganyan, ganun yung line niya, no? Change your pajama. Kasi, when you wake up in the morning, that's your evening task is done. Sleep. You have another day, di ba? So you have to make your body feel na, oops, tapos na yung tulog, may gagawin tayo, we need to get up. So isa sa mga ways na pwede natin gawin, it worked for me, I'm not sure with you, but you can try. If it doesn't work, fine, find something else. Change your clothes. Hindi naman kailangan magsuot ka ng blazer, magtakong ka para kang papasok sa opisina. Just change your clothes. Huwag mong isuot yung pinantulog mo para yung katawan mo mismo, mararamdaman niya na, oops, nagpalit ako ng damit. May bago akong pakiramdam. Hindi siya yung pakiramdam ng tulog, no? Ako promise, if I don't do that, I feel like I'm home the whole day. That if I touch my laptop, I open Messenger. But if I change, parang nagkakaroon ako ng sense na may na gumalaw ng iba. Parang ganyan, no? So yun yung mga ibang ginagawa. Kaya nga, one of the most common tips din yung sinasabi nila na maintain your normal routine, like prior to lockdown, di ba, babangon ka sa umaga, magtututwash, maliligo ka, and then you change your clothes. Not necessarily do the same thing, but like I said, change your clothes, kahit nga bagong pajama lang din, okay lang yun, basta palitan mo lang siya. Or maglagay ka lang ng konting makeup girl, ganyan, medyo fix ang hair na ganyan. Para na may feeling ka na meron kang gagawin, you're up to something. Yan. So it sends message to your brain that you're moving now and you're going to do something. Yan. So magdadala ngayon sa'yo ng mga neurotransmitters that can make you move. No? And of course, as we know, we need to keep ourselves mentally and physically active. If you don't do exercise, then don't force it. I mean, minsan kasi sasabihin nila, exercise. But if you're not the exercise type of person, don't rush, di ba? Pwede unti-unti. Sabayan natin yung Zumba ni Sir Mark, di ba? Yung mga ganyan, di ba? So if you're into dancing, then go ahead, dance, no? O kung gusto mo, lakad-lakad ka lang sa loob. That can also make you become physically active as we know the connection between her mind and her body, di ba? Kaya nga, kasama rin sa physical activity, ito. Paano ka umupo? Paano ka tumayo? Paano ka maglakad? Paano ka gumalaw? So kung halimbawa, kapag sa bahay nyo, ganyan ka maglakad, anyang pagkain, hindi siya active eh. At least man lang sa galaw, luto na tayo, di ba? Yung stance mo, that will show, physical action. Yan. And that will also keep your psyche alive because they go together. Kaya kapag nakadroop ka, promise, you'll feel lazy, di ba? So that happens to many. Kaya if you want to feel like a winner, if you want to feel active, then you have to act active. Okay? So exercise if you can. Make sure that you sleep right. You eat, drink the right thing. Yun, kung ayaw mong magmangga, di magsaging ka, di ba? If you're not into coffee, then drink tea or Milo, whatever. Sorry, ayoko chocolate drink. Yeah. Next is, you should also know your triggers. Okay? Iwasan mo. So kung halimbawa, meron kang Facebook, then don't spend too much time on Facebook, okay? Kasi hindi kasi siya maganda kung masyado tayong nakapasok doon, tapos naiinis ka lang sa nakikita mo, or lalo ka lang nag-worry. So, sa tingin mo, magiging trigger mo yan. Medyo konting iwas, konting limitation, no? And be thankful. Be thankful that you're still there. Be thankful that we're still here. Be thankful that we have each other. Pero hindi, ayoko maging corny. Pero yung totoo naman, kasi if you're a di ba? Pero kung yung mga maliliit na bagay, kasi kung lahat na lang, nakikitaan natin yung masaya. Especially in this time of crisis, right? To our friends and to our family. Actually, always part of my get to breathe. Bakit ba? Hindi. Pero paano mo binigyan ng halaga yung hininga mo yan? Ito ang nagpapaganda ng pakiramdam natin. At ito rin ang pwede magpasama. Let's learn how to breathe. One time in one of my webinars, I was asked, what if I feel so bad already? What should I do? Should I talk to somebody? And I said, no. Breathe first. Hinga ka muna. Find a comfortable place and then calibrate your breathing. No? Ang sinasabi nga sa paghinga, hindi kita bibilangan ng 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Kasi iba-iba tayo ng kakayanan sa pag-inhale at pag-exhale. Ang tatandaan lang natin, when you breathe, you have to make sure that your tummy goes with you. Meaning, kapag nag-inhale ka, lumalaki ang balloon mo. Kapag nag-exhale ka, lumiliit ang balloon mo. At, eto, hindi dapat ganon. Kasi yung iba, pag nagpa-practice breathing sila, ganito. Hindi. Good breath or good breathing, hindi dapat nakikitang sumasabay ang shoulders at ang iyong chest. Okay? Kasi pwede maging anxious breathing yan. Ayan. So kung galit ka, di ba? Ganyan, huminga. Kasi galit ka. Di ba? Ganun yan. So kapag nararamdaman mo naiirita ka, nagagalit ka, you have to be aware. Oops, iba yung breathing ko. So, dahan-dahan. And then, puka, and then focus your attention on your breathing. Be mindful of your breathing and just talk to yourself. Hanggang sa mag-slow down yung breathing mo, you will notice that when you start breathing correctly, your mind also functions properly. Maniwala kayo. Pag nagalit kayo mamaya sa jowa nyo, tignan nyo, iba yung takbo ng isip mo kapag humihinga ka ng ganon. Pero kapag nakalibrate mo siya, then you also have that capacity to understand and process properly. Aside from breathing, never forget to meditate and pray. Because we know that prayer is a very powerful psychological process. No? Di ba nga, pag natatakot ka, for the Roman Catholics, di ba, we do the sign of the cross, and instantly, parang there's a feeling of, oh, I can do it. Di ba, may ganun tayo. So, don't stop praying. Others do meditation also. So this is a very good practice on taking care of yourself. And syempre, seek additional support when needed. Ipopromote ko lang ito, Katatagan Online. Yan, we are on our second round, no? Ang Katatagan Online, hindi po ito para sa mga severe issues or mental issues. Ito ay parang isang platform kung saan magkikita-kita tayo sa isang klase, sa isang session, tapos we'll just try to work on the issues that we're having. So yung invite ko lang kayo, visit https://katatagan.org. Andyan yung mga information. Ito po ay isang uri ng, kumbaga a session lang on how we can process ourselves. No? Paano natin mapapangalagaan ang sarili natin. May mga breathing exercises din ito. We'll also be taught on skills on how to how to handle our emotions, how to handle our anxiety, yan. Ang mga makakasama natin dito ay mga psychologists din, no? Ang pinaka-head po natin dito, ang talagang proponent nito, ay syempre no other than the Dr. Maria Regina Echanova, no? Alampay of Ateneo de Manila University. Si Doc Gina talaga ang proponent from the very first katatagan. So ito yung pangatlong katatagan na. So we have the first katatagan, and then katatagan kontra droga sa komunidad, tapos itong katatagan online. Again, this is very helpful. Maniwala kayo sa akin. Kasi even yung mga feedback na nakukuha namin sa mga sessions, they really say that they really earn so much from it. No? Ayan. So, huwag yung sarilinin. Kung meron kayong dinadala, go. Again, kanina, talk to somebody you trust. And this, we have this platform to help us. Na hindi kailangang intayin yung sinasabi nating depression or anxiety. Yung mga konting medyo kaguluhan sa isip, sakit ng damdamin, matutulungan po tayo. No? So, visit us, Kitatagan Online. Yan. Ito po ay sa dalawang SIG, yung Supra, no, yung sa drug use and sa MHPSS, they worked on this. Sila po ang katulong ni Ma'am Sheena, Dr. Sheena, in doing this. Yan. So, salute. Sana makita namin kayo doon. Libre ito. Siguro after this webinar, you can check that, katadagan.org. Andun lahat ng information na kinakailangan niyo. And again, like I said, this is free. Okay? Alright. So, huwag mo itago kasi okay lang. Okay lang sabihin hindi ka okay. Sabi nila, wag. You have to focus on positive. But if you keep focusing on positive, kahit may negative, tapos sabihin mo, positive ako, that's toxic positivity. Why? Because you don't recognize negativity anymore. Number one, kailangan mong malaman, i-recognize yung mga hindi tamang nagaganap. Kailangan mo yung i-recognize para alam mo kung paano mo siya i-handle. Yun yung sinasabi ng positive, no? Kumbaga, recognize negativity. Katulad yan, halimbawa, bakit mo bubuksan ng ilaw kung hindi mo alam na madilim? Di ba? You recognize that it's dark. So you turn on. So you also have to recognize when sometimes you feel dark. So you'll know when to turn on the lights. Okay? So, it is being responsible and not selfish to look after yourself. You have to love yourself. No? You have to recognize the things that you need. And you also should be grateful of everything that you have. Okay? All right. So with that, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, sa inyong pakikinig. Yan. Ayan. So, okay na ako. Hi, everyone. Are we good? Ayan. Nakikita ko yung sarili ko sa kabilang screen, pero hindi ko nakikita dito sa laptop ko. Ayun. Hello. Ayan. How are you? You're back? Oh, sorry, nakamute ka. Nakamute ka.
Ayan, I've learned a lot from that.
Unmute mo.
I have aha moment. Yung sa pajama, I love that. Kaya pala, parang feel ng body ko na parang maligo at magpalit tuwing umaga.
Correct. Ayun. Okay, so do we have questions or anything?
Ms. Yeng Gatchalian? We will be having the question and answer later po after the games.
Okay, sige, you'll have games. So I'll turn my video off for now. Tama ba?
We will be just having a short game before we conclude to our Q&A portion and the award.
All right. Okay. See you later. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ms. Yeng Gatchalian. And for now, we will be proceeding with the games. I'd like to invite one of our hosts then, si Carla. She will be the one who's going to facilitate the games, and we have a lot of prizes for our viewers. Okay, so Carla, you can have the floor now.
Thanks, Emerson. So let me just share my screen before I proceed. Hi, everyone. Can you comment down if you can hear me loud and clear? Can anyone comment down if they can hear me loud and clear? Yes, thank you so much for those who commented. So, I am Carla, your game master for tonight. So, before we go on to the last part of our webinar, which is the Q&A, so we'll have a few minutes of a game muna po, no? So, by the way, thank you so much, Miss Yang, for that wonderful talk. I actually learned a lot on how to improve my psychological well-being in times of this adversity. Okay, so let me just share my screen and let me know if you can already view it. Can you view my screen now?
Ayan, Carla.
Sorry, I can't see myself. There.
By the way, for you to win the prizes for our games, please like, follow, and share our page, Psikologista Scholar ng Bayan. And you to get updated as well regarding different events, tapos news about PUP psychology. Please like and please like, follow, and share Psikologista Scholar ng Bayan. Ayan. By the way, Carla, you can have the floor now so that you can explain to our participants what are the rules or whatnot of your games.
All right. Let me just. Can you view it now? Yes, gibberish. Okay, let me just stop. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me now? Someone commented no audio. Can someone comment if you can already view my screen now? Okay, so I think everyone can hear me now. So again, welcome and thank you so much for attending our webinar tonight. Okay, so for those who know what is this game, so good. I won't be explaining much. But for those who doesn't, I will be showing to you the mechanics on how this will be done. But gibberish, what is gibberish? Gibberish is like set of nonsense speech. So but when you combine those words, it will actually give you a meaningful phrase, no? So the words that I'll be showing to you were also from the speech from Miss Yang. Okay, so I'll be giving you a sample. So here. So once the red circle disappears, that's the time that you can comment down your guess. Okay, your answer. So for the first one who will answer it, you will have a prize which is 100 peso Gcash. So one from our team will actually reach out to you with the prize. Okay. So this one is very easy. I think anyone can answer this one. Yes, correct with Miss Anne. But this is just a test. So the answer is psychology. So I think everyone knows now how to play the guess this gibberish game. So we'll proceed now to the first one. So we only have three sets of questions. So paunahan, good luck. Okay, type in your answers now. All right, we have a winner now. So it's Miss Joyce. Yes, correct. The first one is well-being. All right, so let's now go for the second one. Are you ready? All right. So let's just put some music while you're guessing the gibberish. Okay, we have a winner now. Ang bilis magko-comment ng answers ha. Cool. Dami ding nakaguess ha ng first and ng second. And now to our last. So habol na yung iba. Type in your answers. So yes, the correct answer is self-compassion. So as mentioned nga ni Miss Yang a while ago, this is part of our being kind to oneself. Diba? You cannot give to others what you actually don't have. I would just like to quote Miss Yang on that. Alright, on our last part. So, ready na ba for the last one? Alright, start. Pabilisan ng internet ang labanan. May nag-comment. And we have the winner. Yes. Yes, the correct answer is social connection. So again, stay connected even in the era of this adversity. Well, I guess that's it. So thank you so much for joining the game that we do have. So, Emerson, back to you. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the night.
Yeah, Carla, before leaving the webinar,
Yes.
someone asking, paano daw nila mag-claim yung prizes nila?
Ayan, for those who actually won, those who commented first, one from our team will actually reach out to you. So it can be Miss shout out to my teammates. It can be Angeline Raimundo, Jelica De Jesus, or Marian Francisco. So they will be reaching out to you.
Okay, and just to announce, guys, the winners. For number one, this is based on our team. Number one winner would be Joyce Rajanil. Number two winner would be Anne Lorraine Sabado. And number three winner, the third winner would be Imer Tiborio. So, yun po. You can just contact one of those names in sinabi kanina to get your prizes, or you can reach out to us po. Okay.
Yes. Thank you again,
Thank
guys, for
you.
joining. Back to you, Emerson, for the Q&A part. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Carla, for that games. Ayan. Sabi nung iba na ano daw sila kasi mabagal yung internet. By the way, we will now proceed with before we proceed with the next part of our segment, which is the Q&A, I would like to take this opportunity as well to award the certificate. Okay? For Miss Yang, our resource speaker. Okay, and to cite the certificate, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Graduate School, Master in Psychology, Certificate of Appreciation. Uh, this certificate is presented to Ms. Mariflor Gatchalian, MA, CSAP, and Registered Psychologist, for sharing her invaluable insights and expertise as resource person during webinar entitled How to Improve Psychological Well-Being in Times of Pandemic, given this 2nd of June 2020, signed by Sir John Mark Distor and Sir Elmer D. Jose, Dean of Graduate School.
Amin eh. Abutin ko
Ito na
naman.
po, Miss.
Thank you.
Ayan.
Pero by the way, can I just do a disclaimer? Kasi
Yes
yung
po.
CSAP, hindi pa ako nakapag-renew ng aking certificate. So,
Mm,
oo. So baka maging misrepresentation siya. So I was CSAP, kaya lang hindi ko pa na-renew yung certificate ko. So technically, yan.
see.
Ay nako, alam mo
If you need
naman,
to remove
careful.
that, if you need to remove that at the moment, we can do naman po. At the
Okay.
moment.
Okay, I'll keep it. Okay, thank you. Ayan. Okay, so
Ayan. So,
questions.
we will proceed now with the questions. We will be collecting questions from the comment box. So if you have questions, feel free to comment right now. Eto po, Miss Yeng, we have a question po.
Hmm.
Question from Ken Portales. So ang tanong niya po is, what if during this pandemic and you're suffering from anxiety and you're starting to feel and think something that is negative, pero di mo alam kung paano express yon sa ibang tao? What is the best way to cope up with it po?
First, kasi when you say anxiety, ang issues niya talaga yung pagsasabay ng pakiramdam at isip mo eh. You think of things that are becoming intrusive, na pati yung mga ginagawa mo, naaabala ka na. Tapos yun nga, lagi kang kinakabahan, so yung mga ganyan. So when you start feeling yung mga physical manifestations, kinakabahan ka, nagpapalpitate ka, bumibilis yung tibok ng puso mo, yung mga ganon, you have to be aware of those triggers, no? Kapag naramdam mo na parang, ay, ang bilis ng tibok ng puso ko. Again, like I said earlier, breathe, no? Find a comfortable place and then start calibrating your breathing, no? Kasi makakatulong siya, kahit first aid lang, for that anxiety feeling. Kasi hindi naman natin masasabi that that's already a disorder. I said earlier, yung list na pinakita ko, every one of us can actually experience yung anxiety na yan, no? Yung anxiety feeling. Pero hindi mo pa isa ng disorder. So, kapag nasimulan mo na siyang maramdaman, again, kailangan lang may awareness ka. Halimbawa, kung nagsusweat yung o may mga tremors ka, o di ka naramdaman mo, nag-fidget ganyan ka ng ganyan, hindi ka makahinga. Ito yung mga physical manifestations sa anxiety. At ang anxiety, meron talagang physical manifestation. Tapos nag-trigger yun. Pwedeng kaya ka nakaramdam nun kasi biglang nakasense ng danger. Iniisip mo may danger. Or you interpret your surroundings or situation as something harmful or dangerous. Kaya nagkakaroon ng reaction. Or, kasi nga, nagulat ka, kinabahan ka, tapos masyado mo nang niyakap yung pagkakabangyan. Kaya lalo siya nakatrigger ng mga faulty thoughts, no? Yung mga faulty cognitions. Kaya kailangan, unahin natin yung awareness natin sa katawan natin. Kapag naramdaman mo na medyo bumibilis yung tibok ng puso mo, parang medyo may iniisip ka na namang hindi maganda, because again, like I said, these are physical manifestations. Deal with it. Hanap ka ng isang pwesto, huminga ka ng maayos. Okay? Hinga ng maayos, calibrate your breathing, makakatulong yan para maging relax ang pakiramdam mo. Like I said, ang ating brain ay nakakasense kapag ikaw ay maayos huminga, sa kanya ang dating, everything will be okay. So aalalayan ka ng mga tamang chemical sa katawan. no? And that will somehow enable you. Now, if that keeps happening, maybe it's the time for you to seek help. Hindi ko sinasabing punta ka na sa psychologist. Ang sinasabi nating help dito, talk to somebody you can trust. Subukan mo makipag-usap. Ilabas mo siya. Kasi minsan, kapag tayo lang yung nagdadala, hindi natin na-validate kung tama ba yung takot mo, tama ba yung... Diba? So, halimbawa, at the first sign of may mga thoughts ka na parang kakaiba, o di kaya natakot ka na lang for some other, for whatever reason, it would be helpful if you talk to somebody you trust. I'll give you something ha. Ako, hindi ako perpekto. Like I said, ang mga psychologists na pinagdadaanan din minsan kinakabahan ka rin, di ba? Natatakot ka rin. I'm sure many of you here agree with me, di ba? So, pag nangyayari yan, minsan may mga naisip ka kasi, oh my God, paano kung ganito? May mga ganyan tayo minsan. You know what I do? I talk to somebody I trust. Minsan sinasabi ko, alam mo, ito kasi yung sitwasyon. Tapos, ito yung naramdaman ko. O ito yung interpretation ko. Sa tingin mo, may katwiran akong maramdaman yun. O maisip yun. May mga ganun akong ginagawa. So in my case, personal, my husband, nag-talk to him and say, pa, ito yung nararamdaman ko. Tingin mo ba may dahilan ako para makaramdam nun? May mga ganun, no? Kaya a friend, ganyan. Para kung nagiging persistent na siya, ha, tapos nakaka-derail na siya ng functioning mo, baka kailangan na rin natin kumonsulta para mas alam lang natin kung paano i-deal. But for now, as first aid, be aware of your physical manifestations and learn to calibrate your physical manifestations. Yan. Tapos talk to somebody. Yan. Okay ba yun? Okay na tayo, Mr. Host? Hi!
Hello po. Ayan. We have second question pa po, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Miss Yang. What would be the best coping exercise for anxiety-ridden persons, especially for those who cannot specifically determine their own triggers?
Sometimes kasi it's really difficult to identify triggers. Pero going back to my answer in question number 1, sometimes it's the triggers sometimes are not the same. We have different triggers, different situation, di ba, ganyan yan. Pero ang sinasabi nga natin dito, if it is there, here and now, what do I feel at this particular time? If I feel that my heart is so kabog, then I need to breathe properly. If I feel that my heart is so kabog, di ba? Yung mga ganyan. If you start thinking of things that are so intrusive, then siguro maganda yung upo ka muna, tapos hinga ka na malalim, tapos kapag maayos na yung hininga mo, maniwala ka sa akin, magiging maayos din ang iyong pag-isip. Magkarugtong talaga yung sila. So, if we go to the first question, they're actually almost the same. No. Usually kasi yung trigger, we just need to identify them para kahit paano, di ba, alam mo kung paano mo iiwasan, katulad ng social media, kung trigger mo sila, ganyan. Pero ang pinaka-importante kasi doon, yung alam mo rin kung paano mo i-handle kapag nandiyan na yung kabog o yung mga isip na hindi tama. Ayan. Okay.
Okay. Can we entertain questions pa po?
Sure.
Okay. The third question. Good afternoon po. Most of psychological services offered right now is via online, phone call, video call due to pandemic. How do you think it will affect the genuinity and effectivity of the intervention provided, if ever that it is being conducted online?
Actually, many people are doing it now. Prior to lockdown, may mga nangyayari na rin counseling online. Meron na talaga mga telecounseling prior to what we are doing right now. No? Hindi nga lang siya ganun kadalas na ginagawa kasi mas maganda pa rin yung magkaharap tayo. Pero sa nangyayari kasi ngayon, people are more trained, no? Yung mga gumagawa naman, ang importante lang, siguraduhin mo na yung kausap mo ay legit. Okay? That's number 1. Kailangan legit yung kausap mo. Trained. Alam niya yung ginagawa niya. Yun yung titignan mo. Kung ito pa ay effective, hindi ba ito makakasira sa professional and personal effect? Again, pag ang taong kausap mo ay alam, trained yung kanyang ginagawa, may tulong siyang mabibigay sa iyo. Number 1, yung trabaho kasi natin goes with since it's fluid, no? Yung mga ways natin, yung mga pamamaraan natin ay sumasama rin sa kung ano yung pangangailangan sa sitwasyon. So ngayon kasi, kung halimbawa ako yung client, tapos alam ko na ang aking counselor ay hindi naman ako makakaharap, hindi kami magkikita ng face to face, bago ko pa siya kausapin online, meron na rin ako sariling pagtanggap na ito yung magiging sitwasyon namin. Kasi alam mo rin na yun yung norm. Minsan kasi may mga pagkakataon na pwede naman kami magkita. Wala namang issue. Bakit kami nag-online? So minsan mayroong mga ganun. Kaya lang dahil nga alam natin ngayon na lahat tayo ay ito ang sitwasyon at hindi pwede magharap-harap, as a client, nandun yung pakiramdam ko na normal yung ginagawa natin. So hanggat alam ng iyong psychologist, iyong therapist, kung ano yung tamang gagawin sa'yo o ginagawa sa'yo, at ikaw naman mismo ay nakikikooperate sa kanya, meron kayo, as long as nandiyan yung therapeutic alliance, magiging maganda naman siguro. So everybody's doing it. Kaya ikaw, alam mo yon, handa ka na. Bago ka pumunta sa telecounseling or online counseling, you know that this is happening. Actually, yung katatagan nga, ano yan, online yan. Ito ang itsura natin. Box-box tayo na nag-uusap, nagpo-process. Pero ang laki pa rin tulong. Nakatulong pa rin talaga ng malaki. So counseling yun. Kaya alam ng lahat na ito ang nagaganap ngayon. So hindi naman siguro siya malaking kawalan. O hindi naman siya magiging makakasira. No? As long as alam natin ang kawalan.
Okay.
By the way,
can we?
Yeah.
Yes, po.
Yeah, if I can also add, ang alam ko kasi, ang main, no, ang Psychological Association of the Philippines, actually had webinars on doing telecounseling. At ang mga talagang nag-train dyan, sila Dr. Karinta Roja, Dr. Buboy Alianan, sila mismo yung mga nag-share ng kung paano gawin ito. So yung mga naka-attend sa kanila, I'm sure you learned a lot. I attended both webinars. Ang dami-dami ko natutunan. So you watch out. If you want to be skilled some more, watch out for the webinars that are sponsored by our association. Pati yung mga chapters, yung ating Calabarzon Mimaropa had 20 plus webinars, no? And now Teaching Psychology Special Interest Group have series of webinars on how to teach virtually. Yeah. So ito mga tumakatulong sa atin to.
Ayan. And for our last question, na po, so that we can close our webinar session for today. From Sheila Frial Irinco. Good afternoon po. One of the hardest thing to overcome these days is to have complete 8 hours of sleep due to many concerns, worries. Minsan, nalilipasan ng tulog, ganyan. How to know if things already beyond the normal po? What's not normal daw anymore?
If we go criteria-based, we have category to identify, di ba? I-check mo kung gaano katagal na ba ito nangyayari sa'yo, kapag ito ba ay nakakasabagabal sa iyong pang-araw-araw na ginagawa, kapag ito ay nagkukos sa'yo ng sobrang distress. Halimbawa, hindi ka na nakakatulog, pero that's a physiological need kasi eh. So hindi na siguro natin kailangan hintayin pa kung medyo nadiderail yung functioning natin. Kailangan gawa natin ng paraan para makatulog talaga tayo ng maayos. No? Kasi as we know, yung mga practitioners na nakikinig sa atin ngayon, hindi po ba kapag meron tayong mga kliyente na nagbibigay sila ng mga experiences nila na nahihirapan silang mag-isip, lagi silang nalulungkot, nahihirapan silang mag-decide, one of the main questions that we ask and we investigate is what is your sleep? No, how's your sleep? Nakakatulog ka ba na maayos? Hindi kasi issue yung oras kundi yung paano ka natutulog. Kaya let's not wait for the derailment. Kasi kapag kulang ka sa tulog, ang tendency, nahihirapan ka na mag-concentrate, nagkakaroon na tayo ng problema sa mood natin kasi nagiging irritable ka kasi nga walang refresher. Hindi na re-refresh yung mind mo pag hindi ka na, di ba? Sabi nga napaka-importante nito na kapag sa pakiramdam mo meron kang kailangan tapusin, mas kailangan mo siyang itulog. Kasi kapag hindi mo itinulog, lalo kang hindi makakagawa ng tama. Like for example, may ginagawa ka, naantok ka. Sige, i-recognize mo yan, sandali tutulog muna ako 30 minutes para pagising ko medyo fresh na naman ako. Yan, ganun yun eh, kasi kung pipilitin mo siya. So, iwasan natin na abusuhin yung katawan natin pagdating dyan. Medyo guilty rin ako dyan kasi nangyayari sa akin yon. Pero like ngayon, pag ako magpupuyat, I make sure I have like 1 hour sleep before I do my task. No? Para medyo, alive ka ng konti. And another thing also, yung dapat din natin tandaan, maraming mga paraan para makatulog tayo. Pero wag yung gagawin yung nagbibilang ka ng tupa kasi hindi totoo yun. Tapos yung nag-gadget ka, napapagod ka. Kasi pag nag-gadget ka, lalo kang lalong may stimulus eh. Lalo kang gumagana ang iyong isip. Kaya lang, dahil nag-gadget ka, napapagod yung mata mo, kaya ka nakakatulog. Diba? So pagising mo, bad trip ka. Bakit? Kasi hindi anda ang isip mo, pero pagod ang mata mo, kaya ka lang nakatulog. Pero hindi ready yung mind mo. Kaya mas maganda, siguro, konting laro, okay lang naman yan, pero ibaba mo na siya, and then you put yourself to sleep. Drink warm milk, because the warm water can help relax your system. Pero kung lactose intolerant ka, huwag ka mag-milk, please, ha? So may mga iba naman pwedeng kapalit yan, pwede kang mag-tea, pero may mga klase rin ng tea na lalo kang hindi makakatulog. They're saying chamomile is good, makakabigay siya ng relaxation. Jasmine may also be good. But bear in mind, this may work for you, this may not work for others. No? May iba-iba tayo ng pangangatawan. So these are just some of the helpful tips that we may use if we have difficulty sleeping. Yan. Okay?
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Yeng Gatchalian. And
Thank you.
that is very hoping that we can invite you for next time ulit.
Sure. Oo. Ang sarap naman ng cake ko. Thank you. Ayan, no? Everyone, kain. Ayan. Ang aking merienda. Salamat.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you so much. Thank
Miss
you for
Yeng
inviting me.
Gatchalian. Okay, thank you, Ms. Yeng Gatchalian, for joining us in our stream webinar series today. This is just the first episode of PUP webinar series. We still have other 6 episodes. It is already posted on our page. And on our page pala is Psikologista, Scholar ng Bayan. You can just view the other 6 episode of this webinar series. Ayan. And to give you the schedule of the other episodes of this webinar series, let me just read. The second one, the next episode, episode 2, would be on June 6th. So that would be on Saturday. That would be 9 a.m. Ayan, umaga po siya mangyayari. And then the second one would be, the third one would be on June 9. Ayan, gabi naman po ito. 7 p.m. po siya. Okay? The fourth episode would be on June 13, 2020, 3 p.m. hapon. Then the fifth episode would be on June 18, 2020, 4 p.m. And then we also have the sixth episode on June 20, 2020, 4:30 p.m. And the last episode would be on June 30, 2020, 3 p.m. And before I officially close our first episode of this webinar series, I would like, of course, to personally thank Dr. John Mark Destor for inspiring us to create this and helping us to create this PUP webinar series. Ayan po. So if you have any question regarding the PUP webinar series or regarding the first episode, feel free to message the page, Psikologista, Scholar ng Bayan. Please like, follow, and share. Okay? Especially to those PPians out there. Ayan. Uh, Kindly answer the post eval po. It will be commented by one of our team. Ayan. We're going to accept your post evaluation up until 8 p.m. only. Ayan, paano po i-claim yung certificate? Certificates will be sent out to you uh, 2 to 3 days po upon checking number one, your registration, and number two, your post evaluation. Ayan. Nasa na po yung post eval? Ayan. Someone from our team will be posting down or commenting down it. Tapos ipipin ko na lang po yung post eval. Ayan. Hindi po ako aalis hanggang hindi na po post yung post eval sa comment box. Because we will be checking those who register, those who watched or joined our webinar series, and then those who evaluated doon po sa post evaluation. Ayan. So see you again this Saturday. Mm-mm. No problem. Yan, pakakaabangan po natin sa June 6 na po ang kasunod or ang episode 2 ng series na ito. At ang title po nun is Practical Strategies of Applied Behavior Analysis, Response to New Normal. Ayan. Ayan na po. Can you post the schedule of your upcoming webinars, please? Yes po, we will be posting it within this week. Ayan, para masubaybayan niyo po yung series. 2 to 3 days po kasi we still need to confirm kung sino po yung nag-register na noon at nag-post evaluate. Yeah, Pejeng, the one who's po, in charge for posting the evaluation link. For the schedules po, it will be posted po anytime within this week. For the schedules po, it will be posted po anytime within this week. Yes po, we will be posting it po, pa rin po. Aside from tagging it here, dito po sa live natin tonight, ipopost ko rin po sa group po, sa page po. Yes po, we will be posting pa rin po. Aside from tagging it here, dito po sa live natin tonight. Ipopost ko rin po sa group po, sa page po. Ayan, just an update. I will be just sharing the post-evaluation link on the page. So kindly visit our page. The page is Psikologista Scholar ng Bayan. Doon ko na lang po ipopost sa page ko. Ayan. I will be the one who's going to post it na po. Ayan, just an update. I will be just sharing the post-evaluation link on the page. So kindly visit our page. The page is Psikologista Scholar ng Bayan. Doon ko na lang po ipopost sa page. Ayan. I will be the one who's going to post it. Ayan, just an update. Na-comment ko na po dun sa comment box yung ano natin, yung evaluation form. Ayan. Comment ko na po dun sa comment box yung ano natin, yung evaluation form.